Holy crap, it's windy out there. What's going on, guys? It's Mike here, back with another video. And today, guys, I'm gonna be going into my local Walmart and I'm gonna be picking out my top 5 pre-spawn early spring bass fishing lures. And I'm gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it brand related and we're just gonna go with strictly Strike King. That's what we're gonna be doing today, guys. I'm gonna go inside, get some lures, and then I'll meet you guys back at the house and we'll give a rundown on each and I'll show you guys why I chose them. So stick around. Yeah! Holy crap, super windy. Don't want to forget the keys and the phone. All right, guys, so I'll see you inside. All right, guys, I'm here. Favorite aisle in the entire Walmart store, right here. We're looking at it. All right, guys, so I gotta make my way over here to the Strike King stuff. And like I said in the video, we're gonna do top 5 pre-spawn baits. All right, so let's see what we got rocking here. Now, the way I pick them out in here is not gonna be my 1 through 5, like best one I would choose first, but it's mostly just gonna be what I would choose. And then when I get back to the house, what I'll do is I'll show you guys kind of in depth which one I would choose first, depending on the condition and where you're fishing. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with definitely a jig, which I'm kind of liking this white one. That's like a Swim Jig, but I think for my jig action, since I'm gonna be running it mostly on the bottom, probably gonna go with like a dark green or maybe a blue. So let's see here. Thinking I'll go with this black and midnight blue one. That one looks pretty good. All right, so there's number 1. Number 2, I'm definitely gonna go with a spinnerbait, and thinking maybe white and silver, or maybe something with a little bit of chartreuse. Well, let's see here. Man, I think I'm gonna go with a bigger profile. I really kind of like these ones down here. Maybe that little bit of red in there. And that's a 3/8. That's a 1/2 ounce. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with that guy right there, the 1/2 ounce. I like something a little bit heavier, something that can kind of dive down a little bit deeper, just in case for those pre-spawn bass. Sometimes they're down just a little bit deeper, haven't come completely up too shallow yet. So, all right, so that's number 2. All right, number 3, probably gonna be some type of crankbait here. Here they are. All right, so I don't really want to rock a deep diver, but I do like a lipless crankbait and definitely a square bill. And ooh, that one looks pretty good. All right, so if you guys seen in my last videos, this guy right here in that baby bass kind of bluegill color has worked really, really good for me. So I'm gonna get another one of those because I destroyed my other one last year. The square bill finally met its match and broke off. So that'll be number 3. And I'm definitely gonna get a lipless too. And I'm thinking we're gonna go with this white one here. I was gonna actually choose red, but I think I like this white one here. This red eye shad. That one really caught my eye when I came down here. So that's gonna be number 4. So number 5 is gonna be a wild card because my instinct's telling me go with a jerk bait. And I'm deciding if I should go with a jerk bait or maybe some type of I don't want to say top water, but I'm really thinking about maybe doing a top water. Let me take another look over here. Maybe a Swim Jig. Swim Jig might be good too. I guess a wild card could be maybe an umbrella rig, but I'm not seeing any Strike King umbrella rigs, so I think what we'll do is we're gonna go with the jerk bait. I just gotta find them now. Okay, that's all Rapala. Huh, where the heck are the Strike King jerk baits? Maybe I just can't see them. Let's see, I'm gonna squeeze on over here. I was hoping there was gonna be a little bit more Strike King variety. I'm really surprised there's not a Strike King jerkbait over here. That's kind of crazy. Huh. Actually, totally just forgot, guys. What about soft plastic? Well, over here to the worms. I definitely like the brown. The blue looks good. The red flake, that's definitely a dynamite choice all year round. Let's see here, is that a green pumpkin? Sure is. Guys, you already know we're going with the green pumpkin. Alright, so I wasn't able to find a Strike King jerkbait. So, just a recap of what I got here. Spinnerbait, jig, lipless crankbait, and got two more. Got them green pumpkin worms and the square bill. So those are gonna be my top 5. So what we're gonna do is go back to the house, take a look at each, and I'll probably go through why I chose them and what time of year to be fishing those, and also when to fish them and how to fish them. So stick around, guys. Back to the house. Holy smokes, it's super windy out here. Ah, there goes the wind. We made it out alive, guys. Whew, the cringe is over. My gosh. All right, guys, so I just went into Walmart. As you just seen, got my top 5 pre-spawn, springtime, early spring, I should say, Strike King baits. All right, guys, so let's head back to the house, break down these baits, and I'll show you guys why I chose them. Awkward pause. Yeah. All right, guys, back at the house. All right, so I'm gonna break down these baits that I just got at Walmart. So, and I'm gonna do this pretty much in the order that I would probably start fishing them in. So the first one is gonna be my lipless crankbait right here. And I got this white color, which I almost got that red one, but I got the white just because it mimics the bait fish a little bit better. But I know your spawning and your pre-spawn fish work really good with red, but I figured this one's probably gonna work for me throughout the year a little bit better than just straight up red. Plus it's got that little red eye. So this one I'm gonna be throwing just to kind of cover a ton of water, especially on those shallow flats where those bedding fish are gonna be. Definitely gonna be throwing the lipless crankbait. All right, so the next one, kind of like the lipless crankbait, but this one's gonna be the square bill. If I can get a little better shot of that. And I went with that green pattern. This one worked really, really well for me last year. So I wanted to pick up another one. I actually worked it so much in the riprap last year that eventually that little square bill started getting knocked off. But this one was dynamite. I caught a lot of fish on this. I caught a lot of crappie on it too, which is kind of strange. But same thing, I'm gonna work this one in the flats, primarily where there's like trees and lay down cover in the riprap or anything that's got like boulders or stones or anything like that. This one's gonna be dynamite because what that square bill does, it just kind of chunks into those little different things underwater like the rocks and trees and stuff like that, and then it kind of darts off. And usually that can trigger a reaction bite. So that's my number 2. All right, so number 3 is gonna be the Swim Jig. And I went with the black and blue. My first instinct was to go with the green, but I went with this black and blue just because it caught my eye pretty much. And another thing that I didn't show you guys in the video, but what I do is my swim jigs, and pretty much, not sure if you can see this or not, I'd have to take it out of the package, but there's a little hook in there. There's a tiny little hook that you put a trailer on, and I picked up the kind of same matching blue trailers, and this is just like a little paddle tail that's got a little white on the back, kind of dark blue on top. And basically what I'll do is I'll add that trailer to my swim jig. Now you can fish it without a trailer, but it's better to put a trailer on there. It helps push a little bit more water, especially in those really stained water conditions. And I picked this one because if the fish are a little bit deeper, I can swim it a little bit deeper. I'm not gonna be able to do that with the square bill, but I can do that with the lipless, but this is just a little bit better option for that. I can fish it around heavy cover. You know, you can pitch it, you can skip it under docks and stuff like that. And if I really want to, if the fish are still pretty deep,
I can take that little swim trailer off, put like a chunk, like a crawl or something on the end of that, and just sink that sucker all the way down to the bottom and just kind of hop it like you would a normal football style jig. So that's my number 3. All right, so my number 4 is the spinner bait. And I went with the white. I almost got the one with the chartreuse, and then there was another one that really caught my eye that had a little bit of red, but I went with the all white. This is gonna match my bait fish in my lakes a little bit better. And I went with a 1/2 ounce, something I can get down, chuck it out there, and sink it down if I have to, or I can burn it back, keep it up on the top. But I went with a 1/2 ounce so I could get it out there a little bit farther, cover a lot more water. Number 4 is gonna be the good old Cinco style worm. And I went with the classic green pumpkin, all right? Did I just say number 4? I think I meant number 5. Number 5, guys. The green pumpkin Cinco style worm. With the worm, you can do so much with. I don't need to explain how many different rigging options you have on here. Just on the back of the package, there's 6. I mean, I'll probably wacky rig this, Texas rig it, and shaky head it. I don't do any Carolina style, and I don't drop shot these kind of worms, but you can. So another thing is that you're gonna need with your worms is just some regular old hooks. And I went with a 3/0 offset style hook. So I just went with some cheapo eagle claws. They work good for me. But for my weights though, I did go with the Strike King tungsten, and I believe these are 3/8. And way off. 3/16. But yeah, so I went with the tungsten weight just because it's a more dense weight. It's a smaller profile. I like the black, and just tungstens is just better than lead in general. So that's the weights that I chose for my worm setup there. So that pretty much covers my top 5 pre-spawn early spring fishing baits. So yeah, all Strike King, guys. I picked them up all at Walmart. It wasn't too expensive. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. If you guys got any questions or comments, let me know down in the box below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!